I'm a hunter, tracks in the snow, and I'm friends with the cold rain and thunder. Frozen in my bones, I'll never get tired of the enemy. Got them both pulled tight in front of me. I'm a hunter with an arrow in my hand. Hear the shadows follow me over the hills in the evergreen. Trade my soul for a chance to carry on into the wild. Na, 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 na.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Productivity Sprint number 12 of the Storytellers Hearth Weekend Relay. Boop, 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 ba-doo, boop. It's also Halloween weekend. Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm not suspiciously Halloweeny at all.
Not at all. Not even a
Not-
little bit.
Not even in
Yeah.
your dreams.
Not even in your Oh, God. You got me on that one, Laura. You got me on that one.
Thank God it's both.
Oh, phew, that was a good one. I liked it. I actually have one of those in the closet. For some reason, we used to have ugly sweater Christmas parties, and my friend's boyfriend wore like a Freddy shirt as his ugly sweater, and I store all of the costume things, so it's in my closet, in my costume closet.
She just
So-
stole that guy's shirt.
We could have matched. I mean,
There's still time. We
Yours
just
might be
started.
warmer if it's knitted.
it's all the way over there, 5 feet in front of me. You know.
And you got words to write.
I do. We are going to say hello to all of our friends. Roy mostly is going to say hi to our friends. I can feel it. Hello, Kelly. Welcome. Hello, Madeline. And Nikki. Nikki is doing dinner things with the hubby and lurking. We like a good lurker. Also, while I go through these, feel free to let us know what you're working on. Madeline's working on world building. Steege is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Steve. ACB. Mars had a post-stream lie down. I just woke up from like an hour nap, so I feel that. Hello,
Yep, that's you.
James. Hello, Jocelyn. Hello, Julie. And Shannon. CB, JC. Mars again. Mars had an ice cream sandwich about half an hour ago.
Nice.
So, I had an ice cream sandwich and a nap.
Living the dream.
I had a bowl of ice cream and a nap.
I mean,
Amazing.
And I got
I
pizza in
had-
the oven.
before the live, I went in the kitchen and I filled the kettle up and turned it on so that I can make hot chocolate. So that's as close as I'm getting to ice cream. So
Which is not close at all, but we'll take it.
correct. It's a dessert-ish.
I might have to break out my Rolo hot chocolate later tonight.
Might be
Ooh,
time.
delicious.
Jocelyn's thinking of having a Philly cheesesteak, which also sounds delicious.
Have the Philly cheesesteak.
Hello,
Have I
Mom.
ever had one? I don't know.
I mean, I haven't had like a Philly cheesesteak from Philly, where I'm sure they're fantastic, but like I've had them in restaurants and they're delicious. So, Mars would like to remind you all to hit the like button and to show me how much you appreciate all the work that went into putting this event together, which honestly was not much this time because I didn't do much.
Did more than the rest of us did.
This is true, but that's just because who else is going to do it?
Not me.
Mullen is back from daytime adventures and willing to stay awake for maybe one more hour, and we appreciate you. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Aaron. Says he got distracted in the last stream and is hoping to get back to work this stream. CB loves a Philly cheesesteak, but it has to be made at home, and there can be no onions anywhere near it because I can't eat them. That's a valid life feeling. I mean, I like onions, but if you don't, you do you. Steve has a vague hour left in him. Nothing more, nothing less, but a vague hour.
Yeah, I was about to say that's really specific yet vague. Okay.
Specifically vague. Hello, Nicole. Jocelyn forgot they had bratwurst, which also delicious. Hello, Kath. Hello, Chloe. Hello, Regina. Katie was saying hi to all of our friends. That girl looks the same as you. It's so weird.
It? Oh my god, she stole my face. What the
Doppelganger.
That girl stole my face.
She stole my face.
Hello, cool gamer. Grandpa and grandma living the dream.
Roy had an opinion about that one.
Roy was like, not those two together.
It was the personification of your aching backs.
Yeah.
Like old people joints.
I mean, something like that. We were dancing to our song. Look, Laura, someone stole your face too.
Oh my god.
But not my clothes.
No.
But not your clothes. This is point. It's a good point.
Yes.
We were dancing. We were saying hello again.
I'm gonna check on my pizza.
Please do.
Don't burn it.
We can't have burnt pizza. CB was jamming to the music. JC says we're gorgeous. You're so kind, JC. We love you. Yeah, get back on that bed. I just watched your Nano video. Regina's yelling at you. Loving Laura's Freddy vibes. Mullen's ready to tell the kids to get off the lawn. I do that. I have literally sat in this chair during a live stream and yelled at kids to get off my porch before. So
wow, that's peak old person.
I'm a peak old person. Hello, Brie. Welcome. Hello, Morgan. The suspicious rattling right after she said that. I mean, there's no rattling. I don't know what you're talking about. Snowing, so I can't tell if it's Halloween or not. I mean, that's fair. Because some people, for Halloween, it's spring. So the world be weird sometimes. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello.
So many friends.
We can hear Roy. Honestly, side note, but I need Jess to share her music playlist because I've liked every single song she's played every time I watch her lives and vlogs. I mean,
I have her Spotify if you want me to send it to you.
Yeah.
I can put it in the chat.
Katie will tell you that I have no idea who anyone is. They talk about music. They talk about musicians all the time, and I'll just be like, I have never heard of this person before in my life. And because I'm old. And I found the song that is the countdown song for all three of my channels is from Arcana. And through having her in a playlist, it just like kept recommending me other artists that sound similar-ish. And that is how the Anku's Curse playlist was born. So they're all very vibey like that.
So vibey.
It's just how we live our life. Dun, dun, dun. JC is back in the bed like she's supposed to be, so we're allowed to keep her. Roy, how was the pizza? Was the pizza done?
Yeah, it's. I used my big knife to cut my pumpkin because I carved it this morning.
Ooh.
And some of the pumpkin is now hardened to the knife, so I couldn't use it. So I have my bread cutting knife. So I tried to cut my pizza, and it's too hot to peel it off of the foil. So I'm letting it cool for a bit. It's a saga.
You don't have a rolly cutter?
No.
One of those pizza cutter. That's literally what it's called.
I have been not the best at buying adult kitchen things. For a couple of years, I own no mixing bowls. I would mix everything in my rice cooker bowl with a fork because I had no
that's
whisk.
the real horror here.
So
I've been my brain short circuited. I was just like, how?
I mean,
questions.
I can excuse not having a pizza cutter because it's a very niche item. But a mixing bowl?
yeah, I just use my rice cooker bowl because
how big's your rice cooker? Like our rice Is it like a big rice cooker bowl?
It was a Costco rice cooker.
Oh, okay. I have like a small one. I'm like imagining like trying to like make dough in it, and it's just like
But like,
that'd be a nightmare.
no, I lived in a studio apartment where I could almost touch the walls at the same time. Like, so I could toss stuff from my bed into my kitchen sink. Like, there was no room to store stuff. So.
Right. Like on one hand, I'm horrified, but on the other hand, I'm like, that's pretty smart. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's being a utilitarian and getting things accomplished, but also the shock, the awe,
Steve, what the fuck? I use scissors to cut my pizza, is what Steve says.
that's a
I
real
do
thing.
have kitchen scissors.
You can use
Try
kitchen
cutting
scissors
pizza.
to cut pizza. It works really well, actually. Hello, Raphael. Laura is a queen. Lisa did not know that you were so accomplished in the film industry until literally a few days ago. Wow. We love Laura.
Surprise.
She's a queen.
Go check
my
out Laura's
gosh.
IMDb page. Did it update? Is there a new thing on it?
No, but
Damn it.
I have been working on this show since I got to this company. It has been since like February. I've been working on this same movie.
Wow.
But I am part of a writing workshop thing in November for a couple days. And one of the people in my group is also in the film industry. But they're like on set. So it was like, oh, hey.
Still awesome though.
Yeah. You're like, you get to pass the stuff to me so I can make it all look all cool.
Exactly.
You can make it shine bright. Or not.
Please give them more scans of the set, please. And have them not change it between every take. Like, stop moving things.
Just be still.
Seriously.
Stand still for 1 second. Hello, Josephine. We have very weird tangents here, and you all are welcome. Of course I have a costume closet.
Who doesn't?
I mean, I have a big enough house to have a costume closet. I one day hope to have an entire room as a closet. Just want to take the whole room and it just be a wardrobe. That's the dream. Hello, Z. Welcome. 79 degrees for Mars. It's also warm here. Not that warm because the cold front is coming to you, my friend.
What's the temperature here? I don't even know.
I'm probably closer to you to what your temperature is. What'd you say?
62 degrees.
Yeah. And we're closer to the lower 60s. And
then
today. And then it's heading to Mars. So our highs next week are in the 40s. So be prepared.
Woo! October.
I'm scared to look at my forecast.
Oh yeah.
For those of you who don't know, geographically, me and Katie and Mars are in a line across the Midwest. And our weather travels in that direction. So
it's like Jessica, Katie.
It's
Mars.
still in the 40s for the next week. That's
not too bad. When are y'all? Y'all are probably gonna get your first snow soon. Imagine.
I know.
Sadness. Sadness. Not writing, but I'm reading Hollow Kingdom by Kira Jane Buxton today. Is that the one with the crow?
Crooked Kingdom.
No, not the crow's people, but the crow like on the cover, like from the crow's point of view. Or am I crazy? You can correct me if I'm crazy, Brie. I know you will. Working on prep for Nano. Amber is waving from the sofa where it has induced a short coma nap. Ooh. We've had those as well. You guys need to get upstairs and get busy. Get off the sofa and get upstairs and get busy. Their sofa is the most comfortable sofa on the planet. It is as large as a bed. It's basically a bed with arms.
Wow,
it's fantastic. Finally finished my fucking Bujo, so I was able to start the challenge, and I will be job hunting after I order dinner. And we love that for you.
If you want to get into the post-production film industry, we got some stuff hiring up here in Canada.
Into Canada. I'm assuming this is a dying session for cross stitch fabric, which sounds like a fun time, but also anytime you put the word session in it, it sounds like it's a big production, and I'm hoping for the best for you.
Yeah, good luck.
I'm like an hour behind on comments. It's only 10 minutes. Working on my first draft of my thriller mystery novel. Excellent.
Nice.
Working on the second novella in my haunted house book, nicknamed House of the Dead. Excellent.
Nice.
After his father dies, a teenager living in a haunted house seeks the help of a local clairvoyant and her brother to contact him one last time, only to find themselves trapped within the house. I like it. I like.
And then there's bodies in the walls.
Yeah, and then Laura comes and turns it into a horror, and there's all kinds of weird stuff happening. So
somebody buried in the concrete in the basement.
It's fine. See this pain.
The lampshades are human skin.
Ooh.
Working on the first. The lampshades are human skin. I was just like moving on.
Justin's like, I'm just gonna hammer through these comments, and then you were like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Good Lord, Laura.
What I think you just said.
Okay, we're gonna go through these comments so we can get started. Working on the first draft of my queer fantasy novel, rewriting some fight scenes. Excellent. Finished the first novella today, and started on the second one today too. That's not what you wrote, but I got you. Having morning coffee. I had coffee this morning, and I haven't had caffeine for a while, so it's been a day. Hopping back into drafting my short story. Just got over 1,000 words this morning, and I'm estimating 2,000 more. But in all honesty, I have no idea how long it'll be. Living the dream. Hello, Grayson. CB says other CB is really confusing me. Change your name.
Someone stole CB's name.
Someone stole CB's name. I have had a Philly cheesesteak from Philly, and it was fabulous.
Nice.
And CBs are fighting. Please don't leave CB. CB's just being CB. We can call CB other names. I totally didn't realize you were separate people until this Readathon. Also, please don't leave. Kate just finished drafting chapter 88, so trying to decide between starting 89 or switching to my other work in progress. I mean, you're a steamroller, so you can do whatever you want. You are very consistent. Hello, Felicia. Both CBs are awesome, and you can't tell me otherwise, and I agree. Chapter 88?
Exactly.
Fall but snowing. Fair. 4 novels in a trench coat. It's Katie.
That's a tall novel.
It's a Katie.
Me too. I have one of those too, Kate. It's a time.
Except it's 5 novels in a trench coat.
4.5. 4 novels in a novella.
In a trench coat.
Trench coat.
And we say, always go for it. Peak old person fits with her. Data person. I mean, you're not wrong. Yep. Hello, Miranda. Wow, Miranda sighting.
I know. What?
I was like, just scrolling by, and I was like, wow, Miranda sighting.
Excellent. Here? It's been so long.
So long since I've seen your face. Oh. Okay. And then other people were here. Both CBs are great. Pizza cutters are a worthwhile investment. You don't need a pizza cutter. A knife is fine. Someone get Laura a pizza cutter. Katie keeps saying her book is 8 books in a trench coat. Yeah. 4 in a novella. It's fine. Wouldn't say I'm great. You are great. Kelly's back in bed, even though it's only 5 p.m. Miranda is anti-single-use kitchen tools, but you do need a pizza cutter. I mean, you don't have a bowl? No, Laura. Don't wait to get yourself to do dishes. Fair.
That's true.
And there's the Steed cutting his pizza with his scissors. Laura, everybody is like, CB's upset about the thing, the scissors.
Scissors.
Use scissors because our pizza cutter's broke. We're too lazy to get a new one. Many people use scissors to cut their pizza. I have also seen it done many times.
Never seen it before.
It does make sense. It's so European. Is this like a normal thing? Woohoo! Film industry. CB do that. Lisa wants to know if she can ask how the actor strike is impacting your work.
So the writer's strike was going down, so they weren't filling things pretty much because usually scripts aren't finalized even when they start filming. Like they keep refinagling their scripts. And then they really couldn't film because there's no actors to act on the camera. So luckily through this whole thing, we've had a project that was already filmed to work on. Last time we were all shut down from the Panini, I got laid off because we ran out of stuff to work on because nobody was filming. So luckily this time, hopefully we'll be back before layoffs start happening. We do have project lineup for next year, but hopefully they'll start. Because the one that's supposed to start in January is the one that my whole life has been culminating towards. Like, please happen. Please. Like,
Laura got this fantastic job and she's so excited about it. And it better happen.
Yes, Roy, I know.
Oh, we're going to skip weather talk. Hello, Caitlin. Weather. She slept through you yelling at her, so oops. But yes, that's what Hollow Kingdom is. It's a crow. I thought so, but I wasn't sure if that specific one was the one with the one, because people can name books the same name. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Oh, wow.
Mother Nature forgot it's supposed to be fall. It's called global warming, my friends. Yeah, people are changing clocks tonight, and not all.
Oh.
I'm really good at Googling stuff. Can I apply even though I have zero experience or education? Same, Steve. Yeah. I'm going to use the first one to give the cat medicine and maybe give him some treats for being a good boy. And then we're going to draft one. And then Essie's here. And I have caffeine but not coffee. I have coffee but not caffeine. It's all good. Hiding
I
bonds.
used to be in a studio. Now I'm a 1-bedroom plus den.
Ooh.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh, moving up in the world.
I am.
I love them.
Working on Merlin fan fiction. We like fan fiction. If you eat pizza a lot, you should have a pizza cutter. I mean, I do have a pizza cutter, but I'm saying you don't need one. A knife works just fine. Actually, sometimes I find a knife works better because you can put better pressure on it and it's more even and localized. But you do you. My mother almost cut her finger off chopping a pineapple. Knives can be dangerous. This is true. They also murder people and serial killers.
Especially when they're in the shower.
Java Latte also has a death project series. If you want to know what's going on right now, there's a fly in here. I'm also working on death projects.
That was your wash your hair dance move.
Yeah, I was washing my hair. Ordered nachos. Roy needs a hug.
Roy. He is in a cone of shame.
Oh, how's he doing? How's his little paw?
He's doing better.
He's so cute, that buddy.
Poor baby.
He's just a little baby.
Yeah.
Everybody's crossing their fingers for Laura. Extra hour of sleep. Cat's dropping by to hit the like button and then it's off. Merlin. Coffee gives me the absolute worst migraines. That is fair. You have room for bodies now. Nobody's ever been murdered by a wheelie pizza cutter that I know of.
I'm pretty sure there's a bee movie out there. A bee horror movie.
Yeah.
The cops
Sliced.
from me. Dang it.
It's your comment about human skin lampshade.
If there's a ginger dead man horror movie, I'm pretty sure there's a pizza cutter somewhere.
And if there's not, you should make it.
If Stephen King kills somebody by literally getting the stab with a corn cob, like
anything's possible if you try hard enough, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
All right. Some love for Roy. I almost put you in timeout. I'm sorry. We were talking for Laura again. Bodies, the lampshade. She meant in real life, but it's fine. Did you guys see the video of this guy listing all of the shark movies out there? No, I haven't.
Oh, what was the one I just saw? The cover for?
I don't know.
I can't remember, but it was ridiculous. Anyway.
All right. Hold on. New rule: if it exists, there's a shark movie about it.
Yeah, there's a shark exorcist movie out there.
Oh, fun.
If you had a
Shark
shark
pizza
that was
cutter?
possessed by the devil, that would be interesting.
I think that's the one that starts out with a nun, like, doing a sacrifice on the beach to a shark.
Okay.
You know, not a bad concept, to be quite honest.
Except it was so bad you couldn't hear her over the wind in the mic.
Oh,
It's so low budget.
could be done right one day.
Love that. Okay, we are going to do our first half-hour sprint. We're doing 2 30-minute sprints today because I knew we were going to be talky because that's the 3 of us together. You're welcome. We're going to do 30 minutes. We're going to probably do things, maybe, and then we'll
knows?
be back to do more things. So, enjoy your 30 minutes. Welcome back, friends. Madam Katie Ann and Blue are on a walkie, so they'll be back in a few.
Woohoo!
How did everybody do? How about you, Laura? How did you do?
Wood. So tomorrow night, I am on the Steinoween Goosebumps Readathon wrap up, and so I'm in charge of some of the games. So I spent that time coming up with fake Goosebumps titles, so you have to guess which ones are real and which ones are mine.
Ooh, all right. What time is that tomorrow?
I think it's 7:30 Eastern or 7 Eastern. I don't know. Should know.
I mean, obviously, I haven't been reading any Stein books this month because, you know, me over here trying to read 31 books that are already on my TBR. And those are not on my TBR, so defeation of the purpose. But I like the
7 o'clock Eastern
7
tomorrow.
Well, I will roll in late, but I will roll in.
With you.
Because I think our final sprint ends at 7 tomorrow, and then we'll have a closing chat, and then we'll be Elfine. So I made hot chocolate that is like the temperature of the surface of the sun.
Oh.
It's very hot. I got dinner in the oven, and I got 491 words.
Nice.
So,
and I ate half a pizza.
Yes. And I made lasagna that I had frozen. When we were doing our writing retreat, I made lasagnas. I made 3. And I took one with us to the writing retreat. And then the other 2 were in my freezer. And my cousin called me one day, a couple weeks ago, and was like, one of my stupid kids just told me that they have a potluck for track 2 days from now. Do you have any time to make any food? And I was like, no, but there's a lasagna in the freezer and you're welcome to it. So one lasagna went to a kid's track meet potluck, and the other one is in my oven right now. Always be prepared. Always be prepared. I was confused by the grape. I was like, when did Grape get here? Because there was a time when Grape had the power to allow herself onto the channel, and I was like, did she just show up and let herself in? Okay, whatever. And Mars said that they accidentally used March's avatar earlier today or last night and confused themselves. So feel that. Kat joined us. Andy left to go have some dinner, which is absolutely fair and wonderful. Alice joined us. Amber is awake and heard she got a good lecture while she was out. You did. Get up. Get busy. You got things to do. Stacey got 373 words. It's now time to eat. We are definitely the dinner hour sprint for sure. Also, Malin and Steed left. That also happened. Yeah. Catherine rewrote and finished the scene, and now it's time for sleep. Good night. 289 words for Mars, 216 for Kelly. Lisa job hunted and is eating. Again, dinner sprint. 428 for James. Got ice cream, did self-care, then wrote for the last 10 minutes and got 227 words.
Nice.
Excellent, Shannon. There's going to be games, Laura?
There are.
Excellent. CB had to leave to go host her own stream. CB is doing social stream right now. So if you are looking to be more social, you can go hang with CB. What kind of ice cream? And good for you for taking care of yourself. Absolutely. Put a metal spoon in the hot chocolate to draw the heat out. See, I'm not smart, and I made it in this tumbler that holds heat in. I literally made this at least 20 minutes ago, and I can still see the steam coming out of it. Like I took the lid off. So, so it could release this. It's literally still steam rolling out of it. No one said I was smart, okay? Gonna make hot cocoa later. Did Merlin fan fiction things. Took it easy that sprint. Finalized the title of the next and final section of my work in progress. Excellent. JC did social media things, trying to get back to the swing of things. How to do social media posts again. Lasagna would slap right now. Listen, drive on over. You can have some. It's a long drive. Cooked dinner this last sprint. Deer tacos. I've
never had deer in a taco.
Kill for some tacos. Okay, so here's my life. All right. Much like Nikki, I live in Appalachia, and I grew up not only eating deer meat, but also doing deer processing. Like that was a thing that our family did. Like most of the men and women would go, even like the kids would go deer hunting. And then at the end of deer season, like we would get together and we would do all of the deer processing together. And like, even as a little kid, like you would get all the pieces that no one cared about. And we just chopped it into smaller pieces so it could be made into burger. So like I grew up being surrounded by the deer meat and had never had a problem with it. And about 3 or 4 years ago, I got sick and Mom had made something with deer meat in it. And I got so sick that even the smell of it now makes me throw up. Like she can't even cook it in the house if I'm going to be here because the smell makes me so sick. So,
yeah. My grandpa would go hunting up here. Well, not here in Alberta. And one Christmas, he sent us down a freezer full of moose, elk, and deer. So it was fun.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. As I always say, you got to feed your families. And that's an easy way to do it. So, just ate dinner. Now ready for more writing stuff. Grayson wants to know if I think I know why there were less host applications this year. My only theory at this point is just that when I started doing the Write-A-Thon in 2020, it was really the only one of its kind. And I think we're just oversaturated at this point, which is not a bad thing. I'm not upset because ideally this means I can do less work. It means that I can back away from things and let other people do their own things. And I don't have to be the one in charge of all the things, We're definitely going to talk about some changes during tomorrow's closing chat, some things that are going to be happening. So that was part of the reason why we rebranded, so that it's not just about like the weekend relay. It can be about other things as well. But yeah, I went to 2-hour sprints because we normally have like 60 applications for the October event. So I was like, let me make it so that more people can host. And then we had less than 30 applications. It was like 22, I think. And I needed like 38 or 40 hosts for what we had scheduled. So then I just went through and like cut out a bunch of socials and then posted on Instagram, like, these are the time slots I have that I need to have filled. If you want a spot, no questions asked, just take my spot. So we did that. And then I think I filled everything except for, I think there were 5 social sprints that didn't get filled. So, I mean, we have a changing landscape, a changing market, if you will. As I have said, even though it's a free event, it's a changing market. And so as a brand, we have to change per the market shift. And we're working on doing that. So we're doing things. It's great. Mars can't remember if they took a Tylenol or not during that sprint. And I feel like that should be a thing that you should remember. But I also know that I oftentimes go, did I take my medication today or not? And that's why I have one that has the dates of the week on it.
Smart.
Smart. got my charger and filled water bottle. Vanilla with chocolate syrup is honestly one of the best ice creams.
With whipped cream and sprinkles? Heck yeah.
I mean, even with just chocolate syrup, like it's for some reason, vanilla with chocolate syrup is good. My favorite ice cream though is still soft serve, twist cone. I will eat that until I burst. So good.
For some reason, I like vanilla with chocolate syrup better than just straight up chocolate ice cream.
Oh, I don't like chocolate ice cream at all. Unless it's soft serve in a twist cone.
Diluted with vanilla.
Diluted with vanilla. Yelled at the View Cinema because they don't seem to want to show the Marvel. That is a fair reason to yell at people. When does that come out? I don't even remember. Don't like doing social media. Wish you the best of luck, as we all do. Can't go wrong with that combo. Sounds good. Andy's telling CB to start a protest. So I'm like with orange. Feel so rusty. Pistachios. Once my grandma gave me pistachio ice cream, I had so much that I was sick, and to this day, I can't smell them. I mean, you also grew up in a nut-free house. So that, to me, is weird that you would be like, well, no, it's not weird that you would be like, give me all the pistachio ice cream because you grew up in a nut-free house. So that makes sense. Katrina.
You live!
Hello.
Is poor Blue Bear okay? Did he get to go potty?
Yeah, he just likes to fuck around outside forever. But it's fine. We're back now. And he's laying on my bed, being a little rascal, so.
CB's going to boycott and wait for it to come on Disney Plus. Problem solved. That's typically what I do, but mostly because I have no one to go to the movie theater with me, so it's fine.
See, I go by myself all the time.
Roy's like, I'd go with you.
He knows when I leave. He's like, no,
take me with you.
You would probably enjoy the popcorn.
True.
I need 3 people to stop being productive and go to CB's sprint because she's by herself and Sam isn't answering and there's no one in the chat. Poor CB's all by herself, staring at the wall.
Oh no.
Is this one of those moments where like maybe we consider not having social sprints anymore?
We were just having that conversation when you got here.
Great. Yeah.
So that's what I'm dealing with while I'm not talking.
So, did you and Blue find any really good sticks?
He found a rock. He found a really nice rock that he wanted to bring in and eat. And every time I told him no, he would just run away with the rock. And so, to answer Mars's questions, he does like to fuck around, and he did find out because he had a rock. And he was like, this is my rock now. It's my rock friend. So that was a great time. Thanks, Blue. Now he's tired and sleeping because chased a rock for however many minutes that took. I don't even know.
You could put some googly eyes on the rock.
He's literally tried to eat my crystals before. Like I have like a rose quartz that I literally bought in Ohio at the beginning of October.
He just wants to vibe.
He does, except he wants to vibe in his stomach because he's literally jumped up on me and like tried to steal it off of my laptop because I keep it on my laptop. Oh god, now. So thanks for that, Blue. Little rock guy. He's a rock guy.
Blue Bear.
Blue Bear. Oh.
Lisa says it's also Nano, which means that I have 4 write-a-thons in a row, including this. Me too. And 2 of them are my write-a-thons, and they're the 2 that are back-to-back because I'm smart.
Wow, that's a lot of write-a-thons.
It really is. Everybody's sending all the positive vibes to JC. Almost 2 weeks post-op. Post-op appointment was on Tuesday. 1 more month, and then she can drive again. Yes.
Woo.
We have a write-a-thon next weekend, Andy, Margaret, Richard, Emmett, myself, and then another one next weekend with Anne, Sophie, and Celeste. This next weekend is the Capture the Words with me and Anne, and then the following weekend is a 30-hour write-a-thon with Anne and Celeste, and then the weekend after that is Michael's write-a-thon. So, yeah. And I'm hosting for 2 of those. CB has a robot for their meds, which sounds interesting.
Nice.
And I'm jealous.
Probably for alarms.
I have one of the
Dairy
little-
and vanilla is the only flavor I can have, which is sad.
That is-
Robots instead of pharmacists. Don't like chocolate ice
You
cream.
know,
by
there
itself.
is an Amazon pharmacy now.
That's terrifying. I don't think I want Jeff Bezos knowing my drugs. Sorry,
awful.
Jeff.
It's the 10th release date. Okay. I set my Alexa robot timer for my meds.
Nice.
That's fair. I have an alarm on my phone to remind me to take it. So I have seen machines that at the appropriate, I think they're more for like old people who have dementia or like forget if they've taken their medication or not. But like it literally is like a machine that at this you set what time of day and it like gives you an alert and it puts out whatever medicine you need to take at that time. And I'm like, that is genius. First off. Second off, I want one, but I want it to cook me food and then just pop out food like the house from Smart House.
Fair.
We
True.
still need the microwave from Spy Kids. Like, come on, man.
Letting us down. For those who don't know the story, I bought my husband some conservation land in Scotland for his birthday, which made him a lord. So I guess technically I'm a lady.
Nice. Lady Shannon.
Lady Shannon. And that was he likes to fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
The joys of puppy potty breaks. The Lady Shannon. If I was to go to the other cinema, I would need a chaperone. That's a long trip. Kelly will go to the movies with you, and you should bring Roy.
I don't know if they would let him in the theater here.
Let's
I don't know how he would do with the escalators.
Oh.
Yeah.
The theater has escalators? Wow.
Yeah.
That's so fancy.
So you have to get to the 3rd floor of the mall thing to get to the theater.
Okay.
And then in the theater, there's still another escalator to get up to the VIP ones.
Whoa. That's so fancy.
Yeah.
My small town, we just have a very small movie theater.
I
Which is
think
the
we have
hallway.
24 theaters in that cinema.
Oh, so jealous.
I think ours is a 10-screen theater, but it shut down during the Panini and new people bought it. And I don't know if they actually use all of the screens now like they used to. I'm not sure. I haven't been since the Panini. So I don't
So
know.
I have 2 that I can go to, 2 different theaters. And I went to one because that's the one I always go to, but my ticket was for actually the other one. I was like, shoot. So like I got my ticket scanned in and I go and the theater was for a different movie. I was like, no, it's the other location. So then I had to go like take the streetcar and run. And I still made it to the other one before it started.
Oh, wow. Lucky.
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
That's luck. And also
And that
very
one
close
also
to them.
has giant escalators.
Yeah, we don't have that. Ours is just like a building in the middle of a field. And yeah.
Our VIP are the leather recliners where you can get food delivered to your chair.
We don't have that.
I've only been to one like that, and funnily enough, the movie that we went and saw with like the recliners, like basically like a bed you sit in, was Detective Pikachu. So it was truly like the full, like it was like a 3D movie or whatever, IMAX or whatever, your new recliner. It's fucking Detective Pikachu, which it was a great time.
Nice.
You know what though? If you had watched something that was like
Serious.
what some people would normally go, like something serious to go watch in that, you would not remember it. But the fact that it was Detective Pikachu, it has become a peak memory. A Pikachu memory, if you will.
Exactly. It was.
I'm trying to remember what movie we saw there.
She must have seen a serious movie.
I think it was a
Um,
Star Wars.
Sam was able to join CB. CB did message me and say Sam is here. So all of the things have been saved. I take my meds when I give my cat his supper, and Lord knows the cat will never let you forget that it's time for supper. So that's actually a good timer also.
That is so smart.
I always wanted the tech from 101 Dalmatians live action, which I don't know if I've seen.
I haven't seen it in years.
Listening to 2 streams at once can test the limitations of one's abilities. No doubt. You can drink wine in the theaters there, at least the ones that are licensed. That's fair.
That's fun.
4 cinemas in Glasgow. The mall and Cinema World at the other mall. Detective Pikachu is a fantastic movie. Justice Smith, my beloved.
So fun.
Still haven't seen it. I'm childless and not into Pokemon. I also no reason to watch Detective Pikachu because I'm not into Pokemon. So
If you're looking for something that's like kind of light and fluffy and like funny, I enjoyed it. I'm not a Pikachu, or I'm not a Pokemon person per se, but I did enjoy the movie. So, if anyone's looking for a fun random movie,
Oh gosh. So I've been watching horror movies with my sister, and so we've been streaming. She's in the US and I'm up here, so we've been like streaming it on our computers. I looked to find The Nun to watch, and one of the movies that shows up is like, we don't have The Nun, but we have Sonic 2. Like, oh my god. Okay. Oh my God.
that doesn't make any sense, but okay.
Not quite the same vibe.
No.
Alright.
Not the vibe I was going for, but
very much not. I always remember the Sonic movie because me and a bunch of our friends went to go see it on Valentine's Day in the theaters because we're crazy. And then, so this was when I was in college, and there was a shooter who was driving around our town. And so none of us knew this. And then we all came out of Sonic and like looked at our phones, and there was like stuff from our university being like, please stay indoors and like blah, blah, blah from 2 hours ago. And they were like, everything's all clear. So thanks to the Sonic movie, we were totally safe.
Wow.
we missed the whole thing.
Missed this whole crazy thing that was happening near our college campus. Yeah, it was the last movie I saw in theaters too. So I'll never forget Sonic.
It'd be hard to forget that.
The last movie I watched was A Haunting in Venice, the Agatha Christie one.
I'm so
And before
excited to
that was The Last Voyage of the Demeter, the Dracula one.
Oh, right. Was that good?
That was pretty good. My audience was terrible.
Oh no, I hate when audiences are bad. Ugh.
Just like taking other people's seats, and then 20 minutes into the movie, the people come in, and there's 5 of them in a row standing, blocking the whole thing, trying to get their seats. And it's like, I can't see. I can't hear. Why are you busting in here 20 minutes into the movie? Like,
If you're 20 minutes late, don't bother coming.
like 20 minutes after the trailers.
Yeah.
We love you.
I love it too.
Saw the new Trolls movie on Wednesday with my aunt. I mean, all good things. We are going to do one more 30-minute sprint, and then we're going to pop back, do a quick goodbye, nice to see you, and then
You'll see all of us again.
we're gonna go to you know what, we should make
Go to
this a
my house.
25-minute sprint because we're gonna talk too much, and then we're gonna be late for our own stream. We'll be late for our own birthday party, so we're gonna do a 25-minute sprint. Okay,
Nice.
we will see you guys in 25. All right, friends, that was the end of the final jam. Let us know how you did. Laura, how did you did?
I survived. I came up with options for another one of the Steinoween games.
Ooh.
You chop that fly. And ate some more pizza and fed the puppy and hopped on over to the social stream. Roy. Where are you?
Uh-oh.
There you are. It's like I hear licking. Like you better not be licking your foot.
Oh,
The code
no.
is off right now. So he can use food. Yeah.
He's got a lot to say. I read words, don't know how much. But I'm up to 3,293 for the day, so
Yes, you are crushing it, my dude.
they're revising words. So like not all brain power, but
Listen, I have written like 1,500 words today, so you're crushing it.
thank you.
I did no words that sprint.
Jessica,
Ma'am,
you have 4 10K days to do in a row.
ma'am. I went to the kitchen, turned the lasagna,
Nice.
put it back in the oven. I had to take the top off. Woo, it was naked. And put it
Ooh.
back in the oven. And then I had to feed Raja because she was yelling at me. Now she's scratching at my door because she's Raja. And then I watched some minutes of Kate's post. Why would she post the audacity of publishing our writing retreat vlog while I'm live?
I don't know. And like I said, she won't even respond to a message if we call her out on it. So you're right. We will have to call her out tomorrow.
Yeah.
She won't respond.
Tomorrow, me and Katie and Kate and Grape and Becca. I'm like, there's 5 people. Will be on Kate's stream at like 11 in the morning or something like that.
Yeah. 11 a.m. Eastern.
11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Daylight Time, actually. But yeah, that's a thing that's going to be happening. I don't know. We were discussing the How Dare, all of the dares. Deidre joined us. She forgot that we were here, but we're here.
We're here.
CB says, I must be the only person on the planet who was absolutely unimpressed by the Barbie movie. Left after 20 minutes. I haven't seen it, so.
Neither. I don't know.
I loved it.
That was the second sprint. It will also be our final sprint because in 11 minutes, we're going to run away before 11 minutes because, again, all 3 of us are on the next stream that happens to be on Laura's channel.
Yep.
So there is that. Mars wrote 2 sentences and then decided to give my eyes a break. So I read instead, got 2 chapters into Hunted by Darcy Coates. God, I love Darcy Coates. All of the love for Darcy Coates. Nia did some plotting. Stacey just made it back. Essie wrote some words and did Duolingo.
Also do my duo.
Another do dance. It's still the get rid of the fly dance though. So 194 words written and things are about to get real. And after this, I'll be getting food, 8 and then went to the bathroom, and that's it. It's fair. Decided I was okay to go see it and wasn't worth seeing. Listen, there are people who didn't enjoy it. You're not the only one. So, worked on a dragon drawing for my book cover artist. She's got a great body and wings for the dragon for my second book cover, but I wanted a different head.
Nice.
Fair enough. I remembered this was a thing and decided to be productive in bed. We are here for that. Good job, Katie Ann. Oh, sorry, Raja. I'll come get you in a minute. Just little meow from outside the door. Little baby mews.
Big girl.
Gigi just hung out and vibed, which is fair.
Slay.
My first Darcy Coates, and I bought it because I just loves them. Actually thrifted 2 Darcy Coates plus 4 books and the Parasol Protectorate, all on Jess's recommendation. Yes! All of those are good. All of them are good. I haven't read that specific Darcy Coates book, but I haven't read a bad one yet.
Mm.
You're not cool until you like and subscribe. What doesn't make the rules?
Sure.
252 on chapter 89, putting out the edit on chapter 88 because the editing brain is not braining. Okay. Boy, I'm such a sweet little boy. The Barbie movie was missing a middle arc. Everyone that I know loved the Barbie movie. I know people that didn't like it. It's fine.
Do your guys' animals do this? When they pee, they like stare you down, like, watch me. It's like, okay, Roy.
Yes. I think I read somewhere that like when the dog uses the bathroom, if you're there, they watch you to watch for cues of danger.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like it's like a thing from the wild where other dogs would watch their back basically while they're using the bathroom because it's a prone moment, and so they're watching you to see if you will give them that there's a sign of danger, so they know that they need to hightail it out of there.
Wow. Blue would not survive in the wild because that boy does not look at me. He's looking at other shit. He's oblivious to everything.
Some dogs are like that.
I'm gonna mute again.
Oh, Oppenheimer was incredible. I mean, with all the hype,
Sometimes it feels like
one person, but you're not. It's fine. The other Darcy Coates I bought was Dead of Winter, which I'm saving for winter. It is definitely. I can never remember. There's 2 winter ones, and I can never remember which one's which. One of them is sci-fi, and one of them is not. I've read them both. They're both good. So either way,
Let's look forward to.
they're both like very isolated winter type stories. Just one has like a sci-fi villain, and one does not. So dogs are pack natured. Not dogs being supportive girlies at all times. They are. Got the option to go see Barbie, then got sick. We watched Fall of the House of Usher on Netflix instead and loved it, which was shocking.
Fall of the House of Usher is like one of my favorite shows at the moment. Like it just.
Have you finished it?
I have.
Okay. I have not. I haven't started it. So, but I also know that it's body horror, and I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
If I can. So.
It's very, very body horror. But in case you didn't realize, anyone who doesn't know me, I am a humongous Edgar Allan Poe fan. I have a literal plushie of him. So to say that I love Fall of the House of Usher would be a massive understatement. Yeah. So, but very body horror centric. So that's not your jam. Yeah.
Yeah. Fall of House of Usher was a disappointment in comparison to Blythe Manor for me, which I've heard many people say that they hated Blythe Manor. So it's like...
I haven't seen Bly Manor, so.
I mean,
just wish I was Mike Flanagan. I wish I had done Fall of the House of Usher and like Midnight Mass. Like I wish, like it's one of those things. Like sometimes you read books and you're like, I wish I wrote this. I watch those shows. I'm like, damn, I wish I would have made this.
Do my friends on screen have anything they would like to say before we run to Laura's channel for more fun times other than, hi, Roy, such a good boy. He can't hear us because his mommy's wearing headphones, but look at him.
He really wants the pizza.
That's fair.
That's valid, you know.
You'll see me in 5 minutes.
You'll see me
on
in
my
5 minutes.
channel.
And then you'll see us all again on mine.
Heck to the yes.
We're having a great time. Okay, we're gonna hit the bye-bye button. So everybody wave the bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.